And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Check, 59. Here we go. Check 59. Defense all day. All 24. 13. Check 13. Check. Alert. Check 3.
Watson on first down. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It's Ross Cockrell that time that made the tackle. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
4th down, so the Texans dial up the number of their second-year punter, Trevor Daniel. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
We got motion. Back up. 20. Check right. Watch it. Here we go.
McCaffrey following the penalty. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check, check. Lucky. Great, great.
From the 41, Newton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. The Raiders are out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. We know that Gano has that big leg. He had the longest made field goal in the NFL last year, 63 yards to beat the Giants in Week 4. That was the longest game winner in NFL history, and he converts from long here again. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
41 Mike.
On first down, it's Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Panthers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Switch. Gun. 41 Mike.
Here's Newton. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still tote the mail.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Panther football to start quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Ready. Express. 41 to Mike. Hey. Check 41. Here we go. 41 Mike. Come on.
Out of the gun, Newton. Buying time to his left. And the pressure gets to him again.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there. First down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, Watson. 20. Caught left side, Hopkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup of 38. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Come to my work. Check. 56. Mike. 59. Hey, line up. Check the backer.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Panthers.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now it's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
In your face.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use him a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago. 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
Benardrick McKinney, a first-time Pro Bowler a season ago, in on the tackle there. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And it's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Let's go, fuck.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Newton looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Watson's pass complete to Darren Bell. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Dancing to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. Johnson, the intended target.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Ready? 180. Right there in the middle. 55. Great. Ready?
Play action. It's Newton. Now he's flushed out left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Set. 780. Hey, tight end right. Watch tight end.
They fake the give. Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Newton now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check 41. Great. 41.
Throwing again. Newton. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Off play action. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Oh! Sorry. Yo.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
It came out?
Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Gun.
Newton on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Look at it. Gun.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And that'll set them back 5. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Check 55, Mike. Get that ball. Check 55.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are either on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
From the gun, here's Newton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. DJ Reader able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and long.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Gun. Watch the ship. Hey! Here it comes.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now Graham Gano to try the Panther field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Watson. Fells has it, left side.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and this is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Check 99, 25, check 25, check 25. Check. 24 is down, he's coming. Hey, 59. Down him, go.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he will have a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, Right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there. Leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
I'm like with you, y'all. What's good?
Defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
I'm doing this nigga
putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing is Newton. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
You gotta watch I'm broadcasting, right? Watch the last play before the fourth quarter.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Panthers going for it on fourth. Newton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Throwing on second down, Watson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that?
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Eluding the pressure right. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He's going to look deep down the field.
You did?
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to...
What you want, Lakai?
Downfield, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Nigga, he lied.
Second down.
I don't even know why you believe him. I don't even know why you believe him. You the dumb nigga to believe him. You're not even a dumb nigga flying. Nah, you're not even a dumb nigga flying. You're the dumb nigga to believe.
They've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
Bro, what? Bro, this nigga
both in his town and amongst his team.
Grind the team.
passing game going, so big credit to them.
Whatever game he's playing, that's it. That's over.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
You gotta look. This the way you gotta ask the to play a game.
Good safe play right there.
I gotta ask the if you want to play Madden. It's a 3-day process, right? It's a 3-day process. I swear to God. The first day, I gotta be like, yo, Keely, we gonna play Madden tomorrow? He'd be like, fast, right? So that's the first day. Second day, right? You gotta ask the yo, we playing Madden today? He'd be like, nah, bro, we play tomorrow. I'd be like, alright, bro. And then see, the third day is gonna be on play. Recently, he been acting like a bitch.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton.
He can't, that's all. He can do you like car. Don't send it to do you.
He better go.
Do you like car. You ruthless.
Okay, I'm happy you was here to hear that though. Like, it's really, niggas got a plan how to actually play a game.
At the line, set to get going. That turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right.
I know I got clear neck, but I just got
just about be over.
Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
But like, once I get him as a tight end,
again, it's Miller. And he's going to be
stopped. That's why I'm looking at you like, you missed like
a second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. You're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Nah, like his card, the picture.
Yeah,
he's on a parachute,
that's just never started.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
I betted my safety.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Nobody want to beat him.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Watson now throw. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Everything you say is better at first, like.
Hilarious, bro. That was the best. Yo, I'm so happy I found that first video, bro. I'm so happy I found that.
And the scoreboard on their side.
Nigga said, bro, I hate you. So,
fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another
yo, he was in his back, man.
1:55 remaining.
You gotta be on this nigga.
They spun on him. The great part is that's us getting spun on every time. But we get always this thing.
He'll buy some time. It's tight end Jordan Akins.
That's me too though. Because when I hit stick, bro, and I was mad dumb doing it. It's like, bro, I want to watch.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
He's like pain, like choke slamming, like right on the.
Where this nigga Malik at?
Malik's here.
Me?
Just dead.
No.
Oh.
It's her trying to be slick, right? Trying to be slick.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh.
Down to an 8 as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
You said the Avengers?
Nah, bro. Dion, bro. Dion.
Oh, nah.
The compilation for Dion was the best shit ever. And you know what's funny, bro? Because we over here watching his videos, going through his videos, and we see how much times he's calling Dion names. And then the nigga finally said he got a whole compilation for Dion, son. That shit had to be good. Hold on, I gotta use that.
So Houston gonna come away here with the victory. And it was a defense that led.
I guess that's the motion.